You're looking to build wealth, but you're not sure should you start with real estate investing or investing into the stock market. Let's break down a couple key questions and things that you're going to need to consider. A question that I get, and it's a great question because it tells me where these people's minds are at. But like I said, real estate investing or investing into the stock market. Both great paths, and I would argue within the grand scheme of things, it should be your goal to get to both of those as income streams. But as far as where do you actually start out at? And there's a couple of, I'm not going to say right or wrong ways, I'll say more probable ways of where you should actually be starting off at. Because when it comes to, we'll call it real estate for real estate investing, and then just SM for the stock market. The big thing with real estate is how much capital do you actually have? Now I get it, there's real estate courses out there that promise no money down real estate, you don't really, but they imply that either you don't need any money at all or you need very, very little money to do real estate, which is always ironic because you don't need any money to do real estate. Oh, but you do need money to pay for my course. One of the great ironies out there. But that is one thing where, just to keep things realistic, you need to have good, solid capital. And if you don't have that, then that's fine. But that's why I say it's probably more probable where you're going to eventually want to just start down here in the stock market. Because when it comes to the stock market and all this, as far as, money, I'm going to put any there because you can have any amount. In this day and age of technology and brokers and, just capitalism, competition is good. Companies competing with one another. It's actually come to the point now where you have brokers that are $0 fees. They allow you to buy partial shares. They have tax-friendly accounts. So the point here being, because of that partial share, this is where the any is coming from. Any amount is you can get involved because you are allowed to buy partial shares. And as far as that broker is concerned, what broker am I talking about? This is M1 Finance. I will put a link down below. And this is who I would recommend. If you're looking to just get involved in the market from an investing standpoint, then definitely use M1 Finance. And the link that is actually below, just for full disclosure's sake, I'll get $10 if you use that. But the cool thing is you'll also get $10. So to make $10 in a very quick amount of time, I would say that it's worth clicking on that link. But that is where, and that is why odds are the stock market is going to be your best bet to get into the wealth building business. Once more, I'm not saying, and I'm not trying to discourage anybody to never want to get into real estate investing, but from a very practical point of view, from a very realistic point of view, unless you're showing up with, big money or you have some sort of big money backer, real estate is just going to be a lot more difficult when you can compare that to the fact that any means any. If you want to show up with $10, you can get involved in the stock market. $10 in real estate market, hopefully you see, that's not going to actually happen. So where do you just want to start off at? Ask yourself about the money and the overarching thing and the final area to talk about in regards to all of this. Looks like my purple marker is on its way out, so we'll change the color. But you got to still have education. You got to know what you're doing in both of these because there are no guarantees that your wealth is actually going to grow. If you're stupid, then your wealth can actually diminish because these are not like a checking account where the bank, the FDIC guarantees it up to a certain amount. You can definitely lose money, so make sure you get education on how to go about either of these routes the best way possible. I do offer courses on that at moneywithclay.com if you're interested. If not, that doesn't change the fact that you still need to get educated even if that's from somebody else. But make sure you have a firm understanding because once more, there's no guarantees that your money and wealth will actually grow. If you're stupid, if you're uneducated, you can shrink your wealth and that's not what you want to do. But like I said, odds are you're going to want to start off in the stock market. And if you're looking to invest, I'd highly encourage you to look more into M1 Finance.
Thanks for watching the video. If you are interested in the top 10 links that I use on a daily basis to manage, to control, and to build my finances and to make them efficient as possible, then down below in the description, if you're watching this on YouTube, description, if you're watching this on moneywithclay.com, then just down below the video, you can click on the link and that'll take you to these links that I use on a daily basis that really allow me to work smarter and not harder.